Hey, good morning. Welcome to another walk on the beach with Earl. I tell you what, it's an awful pretty morning out here and I feel totally blessed. Another reason I feel blessed this morning, it's the very beginnings of 2024. I don't know what's today, the 2nd or 3rd, and I'm going into 2024 with 1,000 subscribers. I want to thank everyone who's subscribed to this channel. I'm so glad that I'm able to help somebody, Judging by the comments, I'm helping someone, even if I just help 1 or 2 people by doing this channel, then it's doing its job. That's the only reason I'm doing it. My original motive for doing the channel. So what I'd like to talk about this morning is inventory. It's one of those topics that most people do not want to discuss. My understanding is that there's more than one inventory. There's that searching and fearless moral inventory, and then there's a daily inventory. Well, being that we're at the beginning of the year 2024, there's something that I thought about in the book. It talks about many of us go in for an annual house cleaning. And I know from my experience that the house cleaning begins with the inventory. My question is this: when's the last time you took an inventory? And I don't mean like the little spot check inventory or the daily inventory, because even a daily inventory can miss some certain things. I'm one to live in the moment. You guys know that. I'm all about the right here and right now. But sometimes the past can give us insight into what's going on right here and right now. I look back on my year of 2023, the overall picture. Am I happy with what I've done? Am I happy with who I've been? Are there some things in that overall picture of my behavior over the past year? Are there some things that maybe need some changing? I think it's a good time to reflect upon this past year for me. An annual house cleaning, if you will. What kind of character defects have come up? What kind of things do I need to work on? What kind of things do I need to ask God to remove? That's one of the things about recovery. It's all about looking inward for the changes that need to take place. And the only way that I have found to know what those changes are is with an inventory. That inventory is very important. I've always thought of the 4th step as being like a push pin on a map. You are here. It tells you where you're at. It tells you what the current situation is, who you are right now. And of course, that that encourages us to do the remainder of the steps. I mean, if you find any defects of character, which we're human, we will find defects of character in our past year. So what that does is that brings us right to step 5. We need to unload that. Then we need to take a step 6 and become willing to have God remove those defects of character. Right on to step 7, humbly ask Him to remove those shortcomings. Make a list. Make amends. It's a house cleaning. So it's 4 through 9. Those are the house cleaning steps. And I don't see anything wrong with doing that on an annual basis. It doesn't have to be at the beginning of the year. It doesn't have to be at the end of the year. It's whenever it's time. And for me, it's time. I think for me to stay healthy, for me to stay happy, joyous, and free, it's important. For my recovery, it's important that I look within for those changes that need to take place. So if you've done a fearless moral inventory, or a 4th step, I'm proud of you. It's one of those tougher steps for people who haven't gone through the steps before. If you continued on from there and did 5 through 9, you've done the house cleaning steps. You've cleaned house. But according to the book, many of us, not all of us, many of us go in for an annual house cleaning. You know, I don't see anything wrong with that. I just don't. You know, I'm not even encouraging you guys to do that. I just know that for me, I need to stop sometimes and take a look at the big picture. Look at the entire year. How well have I done? Have I truly given God my life and my will? Am I happy with who I am? Are there things that have cropped up that I need to take care of? Again, this isn't necessarily something I'm encouraging you guys to do, but it's something that I'm being intentional about this January. I want to be happy, joyous, and free in 2024. And I don't know about you, but I've never felt so happy, joyous, and free as after doing the house cleaning. Putting that stuff behind me and experiencing the promises from the 9th step. We won't regret the past. We won't wish to shut the door on it. We'll comprehend the word serenity, and we'll know peace. No matter how far down the scale we've gone, we'll see how our experience can benefit others. Wow. Those are kind of extravagant promises. But I want to experience them, whether they're extravagant or not. And so that's the way I'm beginning my 2024. You guys do what you want to do. But I certainly hope that if you haven't done a house cleaning at all, that you will, because you'll experience those 9th step promises while doing your amends. You guys have a great day. Thanks again for subscribing. You guys are what make this channel. Thank you so much. My gratitude is overflowing. So you guys have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video.